Hi Virgos, how are you today? Welcome to Melanie's Tarot Alignment. Today we're doing a very special reading, so let's get to it. This is a love reading. I generally don't do love readings, but I guess I'm kind of forced because of Valentine's Day. Oh gosh. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Okay, so this is what you already know, and this is you can do this well, and this pile is this is new, and the last one is this is what you can learn. Okay, let's try this out. This is a new spread for me here. So okay, first card out of the deck, Ace of Swords. Yes, this is what you already know. This is what you know for sure. This is all the knows. I know this, I know that. It's like, you know, if I ask you, you would tell me, I know. So, you know. This you do well. You take a leap of faith. You have a very sincere and I'm sorry, I gotta move my legs around. You take a very sincere leap of faith. You jump into situations that people might think that are on the edge, or they are unable to do it, but Virgo, you're able to do it because you know. This is new. This card, the Hierophant, is like how this card, if you look at this card, is that the position of the either, this is like a pope, and these people are leaning or kneeling or standing, and this person is up on a pedestal. And how the card is perceived is that we are part of the audience of this card. So we are, in fact, kind of looking at the Pope and seeing his guidance, his divineness, and he's got two pillars here, and these two pillars are pillars of strength, and that is what is embodying in ourselves, is that this is what we're seeing within ourselves, that we have that higher power. We have submitted to the divineness. We are taking in and absorbing the wisdom that the divineness has to give us. I hope that makes sense. But we are sitting in the observer, and we're taking in everything that divine is giving to us. Okay. And this is what we learn. We learn innocent love is what I'm getting from this Six of Cups, is that love is an innocent, childlike experience. Remember, this is a love reading. So, okay, so let's go to the Ace of Wands, or Ace of Swords. I know. All right, let's see what we got here. Knight of Cups, holding on to money. Three of Cups, learning how to play. All right, maybe you're learning, you're playing a little bit more, and you have love to offer, and you're keeping what you got. You're holding on to what you've got, and you're just, being a bit playful. Bottom of the deck. Indecision. Conflict. Looking at the future. Someone very grounded and generous. Maybe you're looking at a future with somebody, there's a conflict with the future with somebody who's grounded, and you're looking at marriage, and Queen of Wands, wisdom, Okay, that's your bottom of the deck. Okay. Now this is what you do well, the Fool, taking chances, going forward. Let's see what cards come up there. Well, hi. All right. Let's see what we've got, Leo. Not too many. All right. Ah, double energy. Conflict. So you, Virgo, I think I was saying Leo before, but Virgo is that what you do well is that you're able to come in and seduce people and to get them. I think this is more of a motivation. I don't think it's you intentionally try to cause conflict. I think what you're doing is that you're bringing more onto the table, and it causes a decision. You know, storming, forming, norming, and I can see you in my head saying, "Kiss," you know, keep it simple, stupid. But you are a very good leader. You wouldn't be a Knight of Wands if you weren't some kind of a good leader. So far so good. And then what are you learning? What is new here? How to be a little bit more humble? Let's see. Is that what's new? Have you been humbled? Has something happened that has humbled you? You know, being humbled happens in many forms, and let's see what has humbled you. That's put you in the Hangman to look within. I'm just going to pull another card here. Okay. Okay, so the Hierophant, the reason why the Hierophant is here is because this Hierophant shows up when it wants to express a need for you to look at something very closely. And it's telling you to go within your head. Get some enlightenment about this is a travel card, so about traveling, about future, about new beginnings, and then this King of Swords is here to maybe, you know, to be a little bit more like a Cancer and more not so knowing, and be more playful, moving forward, because something that is humbling you, and it's put you in your head, and it's fast, and it's your intellect is on overdrive. You've got so many I want to think that this is not a love problem. This is things that are coming in. I mean, we've got the 3 again. So we've got, you know, it could be yourself, your ego, and your future. It could be, this is about self. It's not about a relationship. This 3 of Swords is about self. And maybe it's saying, don't be so hard on yourself. And then this is a kind of it's a soft victory card. It is a 5, but and 5s are kind of like, you're in the middle. You're in the middle of, a war, and, these people have surrendered, and you're walking away with swords here. So this could be like the battle that you're dealing with. But it ends up with a world card where it starts a new cycle. So I'm thinking that the Hierophant just wants you to use your intellect going forward and kind of be a little bit more relaxed and not so strong-willed, because it's the id, the ego, and the super ego. That's what it is that the ego, it's warning you about your ego. And then he has three swords in his hands. So he could be picking up all those swords. Is that be a little bit more humble. That's what that's a warning, and that's for your new cycle of life. Okay. This is new. This is a warning. Okay. And then here, I'm sorry, I'm going like way over time here. I apologize. I got caught up in this. This kind of threw me off. Okay, Virgo. It's just because the ego, and we start off the reading with, I know. So that's why it's the id, the ego, and the super ego. Okay, so the 4 of Cups. All right. Beautiful. The moon in your head, looking at the future. You're very seriously looking at the future with this person that you love. And there's a few things that are hidden, and it's still young love to be discovered. And you go in your head and you contemplate and look at higher power, and because you want to build a future with this person. What you don't see is there's a transformation that needs to take place for the sun, for the new world, and conflict needs to resolve for that stability. So that's what you don't see. But it looks good. Just take this moment of humility and don't be angry about it. Okay. Because it's good for you. Okay, Virgo. Let's take... Yes. So if you're proposing this weekend to somebody, the answer is yes. You're lucky in love. Let's take this one. In love. Yeah. Love is in the air for you. It's all good. All good. All right, let's see what we got. Trust. There's a lot of trust in this situation. And you're calling in that soulmate. And last one. Engagement. Yeah. So there's going to be an engagement this weekend, Leo. And, okay, so I love love. I don't like being in love because it hurts so bad, or I get hurt so bad. It's a difference between jumping in with all your feet and maybe just a little bit. I love big. I love huge. Anyway, I love you, Leo, and I'm very happy for you. This makes me very, very happy. And love and light, man. Okay, so I'm closing this reading with I love you. Thank you for spending your time with me, and I will see you again. Okay, bye.